Assalamu alaikum and good morning all my dear students. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the exercise of lesson number 3, that is synthetic fibers and plastic. My dear students, the video is very important to understand the discussion of the question answers over here, and it is a request to all the students to please write down in your classwork book. I have also sent it the PDF of the same question answers at our WhatsApp site. So dear students, in this chapter we have studied about the fabrics, that is rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Today we are going to discuss the question answers now in this particular session. So let us begin with question number 1. Why some fibers are called synthetic? So my dear students, because we are using the chemical and it is made by men. Second, rayon is different from the other fibers. Answer is because it is obtained from the wood pulp. We are using the wood pulp and we are obtaining it. That is why it is different from the other fibers. Okay, so that is what you have to write down. Also you have to write down the option so that you can understand the answer properly. Next, that is our question number 3. And in question number 3 we are going to see that what is the question given to us. Fill in the blanks. Synthetic fibers are also called man-made or artificial fibers. Synthetic fibers are synthesized from raw materials called petrochemicals. Number 3, like synthetic fiber, plastic is also called polymers. Okay. Number 4, give examples which indicates that nylon is a very strong fiber. So dear students, we are using it for making the parachutes and rocks for rock climbing. We are also used for making seat belts, nets, tire cords. Also, I hope you have seen the rackets. Okay, rackets you have seen. The strings are made up of nylon fiber. Okay. Plastic containers are used for storing food. My dear students, because it is not reacting with the food materials. It is light in weight and it is easy to handle. That is why we are using the plastic containers for storing the food. Next, give difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. So my dear students, thermoplastics are the one which become softened on heating and it can be remolded, wherein thermosetting is once you mold them, once you give them the shape, they cannot be reshaped. You cannot go for giving the another shape to that. Okay, they do not lose their plasticity. Thermoplastic, they loses their plasticity. Examples: polythene, PVC. PVC, that is a pipe, everyone is familiar over there. And for thermosetting, you are having the examples of bakelite and melamine. So dear student, there is a clear difference given over here with thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. So you have to note down this. Okay. Next, why we are using thermosetting plastic? For making the saucepan handles and electrical plugs. So dear students, saucepan handles, that is we are keeping it on the burner, so it should not get heated, it should not absorb heat. So that is why we are using the thermosetting plastic, because they are the poor conductor of heat. Similarly, thermosetting is poor conductor of electricity, and that is why we are using it for making the electrical plugs, switches and so on. Okay. Next, you have to classify the materials into can be recycled and cannot be recycled. Plastic toys, carry bags, plastic bowls and plastic covering and electrical wires, plastic chairs, this can be recycled. Rest materials, that is your plastic instrument, cooker handles, ballpoint pen, electrical switches, they cannot be recycled, my dear students. So in short, remember, thermoplastic, that can be recycled, and thermosetting plastic, that cannot be recycled. Next, you are having the question, Rana wants to purchase a shirt and it is a summer. You have to advise what material he should purchase. So we say that he should purchase the cotton, because cotton is good in absorbing sweat. Pasina easily soak leta hai and it is keeping our body cold. That is why we have to use the cotton. Give example to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. Plastics जो है वो corrosive नहीं है. First of all, non-corrosive means it is not destroyed by chemical substances. So we say that it is used for storing the food containers. It is not getting rusted and it is not decomposed. Okay. Next, should we use the same material for handles and bristle of the toothbrush? So of course no, because handles should be made of the hard material and bristle should be made up of soft materials, because we are using it for our teeth. We are using it for our gums. So it should be a soft material. Next we say that avoid the plastic as far as possible. Now dear students, the biggest problem arises that plastics are non-biodegradable. Plastics are not getting degraded. It is not biodegraded by the organism, and that is why it should not be used, because when you burn it, it is releasing poisonous smokes, poisonous gases. Even if the animals are eating the plastic, it is choking their respiratory system. So throwing the plastics anywhere, it is very, very problematic for our environment, and that is why we should avoid the plastic as far as possible, because it creates the pollution. Ultimately it can create the water pollution if we throw it in water. If it is throwing on the soil, it can be creating the soil pollution. Next question, match the following. Polyester, my dear student, it is a fabric which do not wrinkle easily. Teflon, it is used to make non-stick cookwares. Rayon, prepared by using wood pulp. And nylon, it is used for making parachutes and stockings. So answers are already given to you below, and still I have also discussed with you people, so you can go for writing the same answer. Hope it is clear to you, my dear students. Next question we have, that is manufacturing synthetic fibers actually help the conservation of the forest, because my dear students, when we are using synthetic fiber means we are using chemical, no natural material is used. That is why it is going to save our forest, because we will not kill the animals and we will not cut the plants. So it will save our forest. Describe an activity to show that thermoplastic is poor conductor of electricity. So my dear students, we are going to make one circuit, and in that circuit we are going to attach the plastic in between over there with your connecting wire and clip. So when you switch it on, the bulb will not glow. It is observed that the bulb does not glow. This shows that thermoplastic is poor conductor of electricity. This activity we have done in class 6 by making the simple circuit. So my dear student, this is the complete explanation of your exercise, and please copy the same question answers in your classwork book and prepare it very properly. Still, if you are facing any problems, any difficulties anywhere, just let me know. I'll clarify your doubts. Thank you everyone, and take care of yourself.